Hello there, Martyn Green, Devon Fishing Guides.
I'm down at Cofton Holiday Park, and today I'm over with my young friend Rafa at Ashcombe Lake, which is lake number 3. It's a nice little lake. If I pan around, over there, nice sunshine, lovely to see. We're a bit in the shade over here, reeds over to one side, a nice little lake altogether. I bring that here, that looks nice. So we're just going to start with doing some very simple ledgering, and it's a good starting method. Later on in another video perhaps we'll look at method feeder, but just for the moment I'm going to look at very simple bottom tackle, just for people who are on holiday, who want to have a go, maybe catch a few carp, and who just want to have a bit of fun. So let me go through some of the tackle that we've got in use. So here I've got a leader rogue pod. I've set it up with some swing, some bite indicators, and they're just underneath my carp bite alarms. I haven't gone for anything major. I haven't gone for anything that's really expensive. These little bite alarms are really nice, and they came from Temu. I think it was £22 for 2 of them. Perfectly affordable for anyone who's on holiday, perfectly serviceable for other times as well. The rods are little Daiwa Crossfire bass rods. 9 foot long, very light and responsive, perfect for double use. You can use them in the sea, after the bass, surprise, but you can also use them in small lakes like this, where they are perfect for having a go for the carp. Now the rogue pod is ever so easy to set up, and once it's done you can change it to suit yourself. So the reels that I'm using today are little Shakespeare Cypris. They're not an expensive reel, but they're very serviceable. Nice little drag on them, bait runner which you can flick up, flick off as you need it, and they're a perfect size for the crossfires. Very good, very nice reels. Value is good too, which is important. Okay, so the rig that I'm using today, a very simple running ledger. So it doesn't need a huge amount of lead. It's a little tiny lake. So from here, I've just got my quick release. So my lead weight there, if it does get caught, it's not going to be dragged around by the carp. I've got my swivel that it covers over, and at the other end, I've got here is my meat drill. So basically, I've just tied on a meat drill. Sometimes people call it a meat coil. I've also known people call it a meat spring. You can get them quite cheaply. I tend to get a lot of mine from Temu. I find the Temu cheaper stuff is very good. Not all of it, must admit, but very few times they've let me down. So from here I've got this attached to a knotless knot. So I'll put a link in the video, and I'll put up a diagram which will show you how that knotless knot is tied. So there is my meat drill. That is on a little short hair rig to a knotless knot on the hook, and then just a very simple, about 1.5 foot trace to my running ledger. And that's all it is. Very simple.
To make the hair rig is also quite simple. Simply tie on your meat coil and then insert it through the back of the hook. Start to immediately wrap it down the hook. I usually go down about 11 or 12 turns, and then I spiral it back up towards the eye. Once I get there, because I went in from the back the first time, I have to go in through the back the second time. And that is how you then complete your hair rig ready for use. I've put a complete set of diagrams just here so that you can see everything from start to finish. Just click on pause if you need to.
Okay, so here, the meat coil, spring, drill, whatever you want to call it, works ever so easily. You just literally wind it into the span. So that kind of gives the span a skeleton, and then what I do at the end, I hook it in the corner so the hook is partially hidden, and that's all I do. So there you go. We'll now let you cast it, Rafa. and we'll see how we do. Okay, so Rafa, looking at this, let me show you how you set up a bite alarm, because honestly, it's not the way you're doing it. So what I'm going to do, the first thing is, you need to make sure that this part goes behind the rod rest there, and then if that gets pulled forward, it's going to jump against that. Now I need to make sure the line is tight, and I'm just going to put it into the slot on the bite alarm there, like that. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this here, the swing indicator, I'm going to put that in there like that, and I'm going to make sure that the balancing weight is down here. Do you know why it does that? Because if the fish runs away from you, it's going to move the line over the top of the bite alarm will sound. But if it swims towards you,
it'll come down.
That will fall down, the weight will fall down with it and make it fall even faster, and then that way we know that we've got a fish on. So it doesn't matter who's going away, doesn't matter who's coming close, we know we got a fish.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one's out. The bobbin, the swing indicator has fallen off this one. So let's clip that back up. Got both bait runners on, both alarms are on. Good to go. So, what else can I do to increase my chances?
Ground bait.
Okay, so catapult there. Few of the smaller bits of spam. Pop some out, both sides, each of the rods. Let's see what's what. So if you come over here and I move back out the way, Rafa, just out of curiosity, why are you putting in the hook size baits? In here we have little cubes which are 1/8 the size, which are put in around our bait because we want the fish to find our small bits of ground bait and then find our hook bait in the middle. Oh my giddy aunt, do you not know how to use a catapult? You pull the catapult to pieces, haven't you?
No, no.
You have? You pull...
It's just a tubing.
Which you just pulled off. Oh dear. Try a couple more pieces there, Rafa.
Well, I can't go. That road's fun. What it did.
So shall we put a few bits of ground bait in, Rafa?
I shook my hand.
You need to hold it up like that. Hold the catapult up like that. Aim for where the line has gone into the water. This is painful to watch. I just thought I'd mention it. Oh dear.
Yes.
Okay then. You gonna have another go, are you?
Yeah.
You might want to pull a little bit harder, but not so hard that you pull the catapult to pieces. Pull on the string at the back. Keep it straight. Did you pull the elastic off again? Okay then. Whichever way he runs, Rafa, just go the opposite one. I think it's only a little one. Shows it works. Should we have some nice slow transitions from left to right? Okay. He's putting up a good little fight for a little one. Okay. As soon as he starts coming up on the side, he'll be ready. Don't let him get near the bushes. Okay, he's on his side. Net in. Getting painful to watch, Rafa. Rafa, just... Okay, so we need to make sure, hold him there for a second. We need to make sure we do not put him on the wood. Under no circumstances put him on the wood. There's a carp cradle right here. So you always make sure you use an unhooking mat or you use a cradle. If you put them onto the wood or onto the ground, they can actually break a rib. So get them in there. Okay, let's get that unhooked. Oh, he's come out in the net. That's nice. Let's have a quick look at him.
So that's about £4.
No, I'd say about 3.5 at most. Probably 3. Okay, get him back in the water. Okay. Pay attention to what you're doing, Rafa. Don't get distracted. I just moved to get a better shot and you moved yourself. There we go. Get him netted, Rafa. The fish is still hooked, yes?
So we were there for about another hour and a half, during which time Rafa, accidents aside, caught a few more fish. My rod didn't suffer any ill effects from being dropped in the water, which was just as well. But if ever it happens to you, just make sure you clean it out thoroughly, rinse it under the tap afterwards. Doesn't matter so much in fresh water, maybe a bit dirty, maybe a bit of mud suspended in the water, but not too bad. Not like it was saltwater fishing. If it had fallen into salt water, much different situation. You've got to get it home, you've got to take it to pieces, you've got to clean it out thoroughly. As it was, all's well that ends well. Anyway, that'll do for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, or at least found it informative, and one day perhaps we'll have the pleasure of meeting up on the bank. I hope so. I like meeting people. In the meantime, if you would like to like or subscribe to our channel, it would be very much appreciated. We always love it when new people do. Thank you for watching. It's very much appreciated. Goodbye.